Introduce yourself.
My name is NikemaSmith from Grambling State University. I will be a senior in the fall.
Why did you choose the REU program in wireless ad hoc networks and sensor networks at Jackson State University?
I chose the REU program because back at school I'm working on some work with cognitive radios and wireless sensor networks, and I thought coming here would give me more experience and I would learn more about sensor networks and what I can contribute back at school to my research there.
Okay. Now you are on 4th week. How do you feel is the program going so far?
The program is going pretty well. I think that it's due to the time where we were pushed back, I think that we're progressing really well, and I haven't had any problems to this point.
Okay. What are your career goals, and how do you see the REU program at Jackson State University will contribute towards your career goal?
In the future, I would like to possibly work with corporate law dealing with computers and computer science, or possibly work in the corporate industry doing something relating to computer science. And I think that being in this program, it helps me to know what areas I need to work on as far as programming goes and how much more I can learn in order to progress my learning in programming in the future.
Okay. What you feel about the mentoring experience you have received so far, and do you want any changes in the way you are being mentored?
So far, I think the mentoring experience is going pretty well. My only suggestion would be to, in my encounters with my mentor, some of the questions that I've asked could not be answered at the moment, and just more interaction with that mentor instead of so spread out as far as like 3 weeks or so, more direct relationship. That way, if you have questions or you get stuck, you can confer with that mentor and possibly get some resources to help you out.
In a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being poor, 5 being excellent, how strong do you feel in the area of wireless ad hoc networks and sensor networks?
When I first came here, I would say at a 1. But since I've been here and I've attended the lectures and listened to the different professors, it stopped.
In a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being poor, 5 being excellent, how strong do you feel in the area of wireless ad hoc networks and sensor networks?
Well, when I first got here to Jackson, I felt that my area in wireless networks was a 1. But since I've been here and been learning and taking on new challenges with the sensor networks, I feel that I've improved to at least a 3. So I'm average. I'm in the middle. So I hope by the end of this experience I can be at a 5.
What you consider are the plus points of this REU program? What you consider are its minus points, if any?
The plus points is, I believe, are the one-on-one time that you get to spend and with your mentor by learning what you need to beforehand. The days that we spent here in the classroom, the 7 days we spent in learning about what wireless sensor networks were, if we didn't know, or getting refreshed, was a helper in order to know what we were getting into. Because when I first read the schedule for the summer, I was like, oh gosh, I don't know what wireless sensor networks are. I don't know what mobile ad hoc networks are. So I was practically going in with a blindfold on. So I feel that the plus in that is the instruction that we receive at the beginning. Other than that, I think everything is pretty good.
You have started to code for your research project. How do you compare the coding experience with other programming projects you have done so far in your career?
So far in my career, I think this would be the one that really challenged me the most, where I really had to look at the code, interpret it, and really understand what was going on. Before, we were given instructions as to look inside of a book and recode the examples, not really getting the hands-on learning about what each line really meant, what was inside the code. So I think this experience really helped me to really push myself to understand what coding really is and how to go about doing it, how to approach it. So I think that this experience is the best that I've had in my career programming so far.
Okay, thank you.